I picked up Madden 16 today since I've been wanting to upload more video game related programming on the channel. I intend to give you my first impression of this game the very first time I load it into the console and play it. I will not review all aspects of the game's play because it has features like online play that I will not end up using. I went through the tutorial and it seems like the only real advancement EA has made for this year's edition of Madden is to make the passing game more complex. There's aggressive, and then there's a style of focusing on running after the catch, and then there's the possession catch. There are similar controls for defense, and I will admit my defensive game is really bad, even against the computer, so I don't have a lot of tips for you in that respect. I'll show you some places where I mess up though, and you'll see how it can be very bad to hit the wrong button. One really neat thing EA has done with all of its sports games that I've played is to make them appear as though you're watching a commercially broadcast game. The graphics are very much like watching a game on TV, which adds to the realism most people who don't actually play football experience. To keep the length of this video reasonable, I have selected short 6-minute quarters and will limit the video to only the parts that I think are relevant to the observations I'm making. In this game, I'm playing on the All-Pro setting as the Raiders. I know, don't judge me.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in a game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
Unfortunately, it sounds like Phil Simms and Jim Nantz haven't recorded much new audio for the commentary.
The opening kickoff. And Sebastian Janikowski looks ready to get this one underway. And with that kick, a new season is upon us. Tate's running this one out. And they crash into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. At quarterback, out of TCU, a former second-round.
I really like the integration of real video in the quarterback intros.
Well, what he has proven that he's a durable quarterback and he has all the intangibles.
They changed the audible controls a bit, which is something I'm going to have to get used to. On this play, I successfully take control of the defender and knock the ball away.
Looking long, but it's incomplete. Just a nose outside of the goal line.
This was a particularly good play during my first goal line stand.
Second and goal to go from the 1. Khalil Mack takes down the quarterback.
You almost can't tell it's a game when the camera cuts away to the post-play celebration.
Chip shot here.
Look at the detail in the crowd, much better than in years past. One thing I've noticed in every sports game I've played for years is that there's never anyone walking down the stairs. It must be hard to make that happen, but still, the crowd looks really good. Fans holding signs, they're not all the same signs like years past. And they're also wearing a pretty good variety of clothing. If you look closely, you can even see some Bengals fans in the stands.
And that field goal just reinforces everything.
The Bengals getting ready for the kickoff. Cooper's going to test the coverage this time. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20.
My first chance on offense is coming up. There's that quarterback video. It really looks good.
There is nothing not to like about Derek Carr. He has all the tangibles you'd like to see in an NFL quarterback. Strong, big, can run.
I like the scouting reports and advice from the play call box because it tells you a play, but it also tells you why it's being suggested. I'm a big fan of the run game because I like to control the clock.
First down at the 20. Halu's going to secure the handle. And a flag is down.
Well, that part is very realistic.
The defense will take the penalty.
Again, struggling with the audible and hot route selector. I'm sure once I figure out this part of the pre-snap game, I'll be a lot more effective at changing the play on the line.
First down at the 16. Amari Cooper has the catch. That's his first reception today.
I like the fact that you can let the computer control the quarterback. He'll even pass it if you just don't touch the controls. Eventually I'll control everything, but it's nice to have help in the beginning while I get used to the way the game flows and the way the controls work. Once I get used to it, I'll use motion and call audibles and use hot routes based on the defensive alignments.
Carrs standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Raiders now move the chains.
Needs a completion that time on the in route.
Halu's handed the football.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
First quarter is over, and I'm only down by 3. Not too bad.
And that's going to do it for the Raiders. Need to get to the 43 to pick up a first.
There's an example where I took control and pushed the wrong button by accident. If I'd not freaked out and pressed X, the player would have gained a lot more yardage. I'm not sure why Halu is starting. I must have changed it by accident before the game.
Second and 2. Line to the left. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
It looks like they occupied the same space there for a second. That was something that happened all the time on Madden 15. It was very annoying because the players didn't look realistic at all.
Will take the snap from the 30.
Oh, here's something new. I've never seen the words under pressure show up on the screen like that. This must be here to explain why the pass was so off the mark.
Incomplete that time.
My first field goal attempt.
Like that time. How about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it.
I missed because the trajectory line went away before I was done aiming. Oh well. Oh, here's another example of me trying to take control of the defender, resulting in a bad defensive play. If I'd pressed the A button, I would have made the tackle, not allowing the receiver to gain more extra yards. It'll take some experience to figure out the best times to go for the interception, but it might be better to let the computer decide while I'm getting used to it.
This is one of those guys.
48. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report.
I like this halftime show. It adds to the football fan experience like I was talking about earlier. If this game were made for real players, the segment would take place in the locker room, probably getting yelled at by the coach, especially the way I play. I like the replays. It gives you another chance to see how well you did, or in my case, how badly I sucked in the first half. It would be cool to see them come up with some fake highlights from other games around the league and maybe show some scores like they do on TV. I had a football game a long time ago, and I don't remember if it was a Madden game or not, but they used to do that. They'd flash scores on the screen of other games being played. kind of added to that whole football fan experience.
Studio will go back out to the field for the start of the second half.
Third down on the way.
I know I said I wasn't going to talk much about strategy, but this one is too good to pass on. I audible out of my original play because I see that the right side of the line is loaded with defenders. It works great
There's a flag right there.
until the Raiders play Raider ball and get called for holding.
Holding offense.
Negating my first down. Great. That part's very realistic.
Going to be accepted by the defense. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. This is third down. The Raiders will
A little later in the game, I'm down by 10. I see this receiver get wide open and accidentally spaz on the button like I did earlier, sacrificing what looks like a sure touchdown. What I don't understand is why the play was called dead. No defenders touched him.
Time for the hurry up.
I finally get in the end zone on this play.
Second and goal from the 3. Looking at touchdown. That'll close the gap. Phil, they knew they had to get something on the board here early in the fourth, and now they've done it, and there is hope.
They've been scratching and clawing all day long, and they finally got the play that puts them back in this game. It's close. Now, can you finish it off by making one more play to take the lead?
Let's watch the last 2 minutes of the game. Down 10-7. Can I pull off the win?
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Bengals go with the dime formation here on defense. It'll be 1st and 5. The Raiders now move the chains. That's his 4th catch of the day.
The Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Carr's now completed his last 7 passes. Smith makes the catch.
Nice job that time by the tight end, makes the catch, and you got to look out for him now in the NFL. Remember, they're usually the closest receiver to the quarterback. Quarterback gets in trouble, he's going to look for the tight end.
The Raiders take it from the 28. Lee Smith with the reception. Smith brought down, but has the first.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. And it's swatted away.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
Second down, late in the 4th quarter. Carr set, empty backfield. Carr's got it in the gun. Touchdown as we near the end of this one. This has been a game with so many different twists and turns, and now the touchdown pass and the late going gives them the late lead.
I'm going to say this about the quarterback. Here we go. Count them, Jim, all the cliches. He came through in the clutch. He made it when it counted. He stepped up to the next level. All I know is that was one good pass.
Nobody knows a good cliche better than you, my man.
I'm a cliche man. Because, I write these things down. Wait, I got so many of them.
So now as they get set for the kickoff, they pushed ahead, and with one more stand on defense, they can win the game. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. It'll be a touchback. Well, partner, it looks like it all comes down to this, and when this team finds itself in these kinds of situations, that man right there is almost always the one they turn to.
Yeah, they do, and rightly so. That's why they pay him money. That's why he's one of the star running backs in the NFL. So you don't go away from him in a situation like this. Give him that football and let him do his thing.
You can feel the tension in the air. The Bengals signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 42. Stands in the pocket. Jones has got it. First down.
This is why teams are always practicing a 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
The Bengals have it at the 44. Hill with the reception. McGill's there to take him down. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. First down. Pressure on every snap now. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation. Scanning the field. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Bengals use a timeout. They'll talk over things before calling what should be the final play. The Bengals last snap. Let's see what they can do here. Now first and 10. Middle of the field and incomplete this time. Coming off that incompletion, that leaves just enough time for one more snap.
Yeah, one more play, and you never know what's going to happen in the NFL when you have one play. There's so many talented receivers. They can make big plays even when they're not there. It's going to be fun to watch.
And as he's taken down, that's going to seal it, as they will not get another playoff in time. Nothing like winning that opening game of the season, Phil.
Well, I got lucky there and squeaked out a victory. My first impression is pretty good. Madden 16 on Xbox One is a lot better than Madden 15 on 360. The tackling and other player interactions is a lot better this year. I remember in Madden 15, guys would literally fly across the field for no apparent reason and walk right through each other like ghosts. The crowd and sideline rendering is way better than Madden 15. At least on Xbox 360, the players on the sideline looked like chess pieces. They weren't decorated very well either. Sometimes they even had the same numbers on the sidelines as guys that were playing on the field, which was just totally lame. If you like football and you like the NFL, this is really the only thing out there, but I think EA's done a decent job of making it fun to watch and fun to play. So if I were doing recommendations in this video, I think I'd recommend it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be putting up more first impressions of other games in the future, so stay tuned. Again, thanks for watching.